Yeah, looking good, looking good. So we're ready to start. Good. Sort your gi, relax, Misubadash, and right. Also, hello, Shotokan Karate family, welcome to this live class. I'm really honored to have so many of you from around the world actually again in my Zoom live class, and today is a special class. We have another YouTube live class, so we have people from Zoom on the one screen and people from YouTube on the other screen. People from Zoom, they're unmuted, I can hear you. So we'll be more of an interactive session here. Today in this class we're looking at synchronicity, but before we move into the class, let's go to the ground and move around on all fours. Just a warm-up. Find a way of moving around. So this first way, I move my right arm and my left leg at the same time. Stay low, more or less low with your pelvis. Now move up your hips. Bring your hands close to your feet and use the room that you have at home. I see you're all indoors, no people on the beach today, or at least until now. And down again with your pelvis like a moving plank. Now we spread our legs and move very far, and also our arms. Bring our pelvis, our hips closer to the ground, and up again, but stay wide with our hips and our legs. And down again, and go close. Now, let's do something else. We move around, but we move with the right arm and the right leg at the same time. Like a dromedar. A camel, I think it's called. Warming up so many of our muscles at the same time here. And up again. Move the way you want, but put your hips up. With this we have dynamic stretch in our hamstrings and in our hand joints. Good. Now walk to your hands and stretch your hamstrings. Dynamic stretch here. You can touch the ground if you want, but keep the knees locked out. No bend knees here. And slowly come up, put your hands on your kidneys, slowly roll up, shake it out. Very nice, very nice. Very unusual for a karate class to start on the ground, but again we go to the ground, but this time we face with our stomach in front, so we move around, keep our hips up, move towards the direction of our legs. Yes, exactly. I see you at home in the Zoom class. Put up your hips to the sun. Stretching of our hands, engaging of our lower backs. So many things at the same time. You can also try to move sideways. Be creative. And always my hips creep down, so push them up actively again. Good. And let's go totally on the ground and push ourselves forward towards the head with our legs, so our feet on the ground. Push ourselves forwards in direction of our head. Find a way that works for you with the room that you have at home. Move your head from one side to the other in order to warm up your neck too. And we switch on the belly and do the same thing. Stay low and approach our imaginary target like a lizard. Stay low, very low. Keep your knees on the ground or very close to the ground. Don't forget to breathe. Yes. Good thing is our floor will be cleaner afterwards. Our karate gi maybe less so. Good. Now in plank position, 5 push-ups each. Knee, san, shi, go. And change on the back. I wait for you guys and girls at home. Into little sit-ups and 5 times each. Knee, san, shi, go. Let's add another 5 each. Knee, san, shi. Go on the last one, we stay up, engage our muscles. Breathe deeply into our muscles, into our belly muscles. And the opposite, we push up our hips to engage our lower back muscles. Don't let the hip come down. Hips should stay up. Breathe deeply. Very nice. Slowly go down with our hips to the ground and find a way to slowly come up. Depending on your age and your fitness, maybe you have to take a couple of seconds or your blood pressure to have a nice and safe journey on your feet again. Shake it out. Again, some yeses. Warm up our necks and nose. Shoulder rolls. Very quick. Turn the torso. And 3 knee rolls into each direction and each knee. Sun and another jumps, just bouncing. Very relaxed. And yame. No walking around. Stay-in sentai. Yes, and right. Synchronicity, ladies and gentlemen, synchronicity. We look at 3 different kinds of synchronicity. First, synchronous stepping and punching. We go into our line drill, find a way to, so you have space. Yes, I see you have lots of space at home for 3 or even 4 steps. Right. We move into Gedanbarai Kamete and Gyakutsuki. So, first part of the class, synchronous stepping and punching. We start slowly, we step into Zenkutsudachi into a Gyakutsuki. And Hajime, ich. At the same time, as we step, as the foot touches the ground, we punch. Ni! And san! And maote! Again, Gyakutsuki. And backwards, or the other side. Ich! Ni! San! And maote! Engage your core. I want to see synchronicity here. Same time, we touch the ground with our foot, we touch our imaginary opponent. 3 times without any break. Hitch! Ni! San! Ta! And maote! Again, hitch! Ni! San! Ta! And maote! So, find your inner aggression here. Really want to add some energy here to the stepping. And Hajime, ich, ni, san, ta, mote, ich, ni, san, na, mote. And stay in Zenkutsudachi, but leave alone your arms. A bit deeper Zenkutsudachi to stretch. Even bounce a bit here. I have my right leg in front. Now let's open and close our hips. Shomen, hanmi. Make sure your knee stays in place here, front knee. So you push your hips in front with the lower leg, the back leg, I mean. And step, hitch. Same thing on this side. Bit wider, bit longer, bit deeper. Show you from the front. Nice tenkotsu that. Knee stays in front. Looking in front. Hanmi shomen. Hanmi shomen. Shomen. Hanmi shomen. Hanmi shomen. And a bit deeper, just to stretch. And yame. Shisentai. Stand still. Feel the ground. And 2 deep breaths. Relax. Very nice. So again, what we've just looked at is synchronicity, engaged abdominal muscles. We step and punch at the same time. Let's do this again. Just 2 times in front, 2 times back with our newfound relaxedness. Shisentai, and ready. Ketambarai kamete. And 2 steps. Prepare for gyakutsuki. So left leg in front, right fist is up. Or you can mirror me at home. 2 steps. Hitch! Knee! Maote! Hitch! Knee! Ya! Maote! And yame. Good. So we had lots of focus here on the belly region. We stepped at the same time as we punched. This is very important for general build-up of muscles and for learning how to move. Now, I want you to take something in your hand that you can throw. I have, for example, a pair of jogging socks lying around, or my gloves. Probably going to use them later. Let's take this pair of socks into your right hand and prepare to throw them. Just throw them against the wall. 3 times. Hitch. Your left leg in front, knee. And some. Good. Let's see, what have we done here? What did we do? We have our left leg in front. Show me from the front. If you do it very slowly, do it very slowly for once or twice. So we put ourselves in front. We overextend our muscles. We come with the right hip and we throw. These muscles here are overextended. Because they're overextended, they tend to shorten themselves. So this overextension adds a bit more of speed to the throw. It's not all our force. Good. 3 more, and be mindful about what you're doing. 3 times against the wall, against the window. Be very mindful what you're actually doing. Where is your body overextending? And itch. A knee. Now very mindful. San. Good. Put your socks or whatever you threw to the side. Now let's go into Gedambarai Kamate. Left leg in front. And Yakutsuki. So let's put again our fist back. Move it in front. As we've done in the stretching, Hanmi, Shomen. Now try to use this force that we've just experienced. You can even go a bit higher. Try to throw your fist out. So let's do 1 imaginary throw and 1 imaginary punch. See, where are the parallels? The parallels are the overextension of all these muscles here, and that the foot is in front before we punch. You start to see where I'm going here. before we looked at punching and stepping in synchronicity. Go ahead, try to punch in the center. And now with this second way of throwing or punching, throwing a punch actually, we try to first step and then punch. Good. Yame, shake it out. Let's try to make a drill from this. Same thing as before, but we step first and then we punch. Good. Make space. Try, find a space for three steps. And wait. Same thing as before, we do Senkotsudachi, stepping with Gyakutsuki. And Gedabarai Kamede! Senkotsudachi. Only this time, we start slowly, we move, and we try to overextend the muscles, so we throw the punch. So step first, then punch. Ich, ni, throw the punch. San, and mamate, and ich, ni, and san, and mamate, and again on your own. Find your own speed. I want you to feel it, how you throw the punch. Mabate on your own. You continue at home, I give you feedback. Continue, continue. Yes, first stepping. Overextend your muscles. Nice, nice. You got it. Very nice. For some people in another class, maybe the next one we have to work on the mabate a bit. Try to stay in balance here. Yes, very nice. Good. Another three, last ones. Ich, ni, san, and yame. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. So we've looked at synchronous stepping and punching at the same time. And we looked at stepping and then only throwing the punch using our over-elongated muscles. Let's try to do one and then the second, just to make sure that we know the difference. Good, I show you from the front. We start with engaging our core muscles and staying stiff like a robot, so we punch and step at the same time. Right. 2 times front, 2 times back. Gedanbarai kamete. Yes! Yakutsuki. And ich, ni, midamde. Hitch, ni, maote. Again, ich, ni, maote. Hitch, ni, maote. Now we stay in Senkotsudachi. We have our right fist in Gyakutsuki position. Now let's take a second to find out, are we balanced here or are we leaning to one side? So we should have a nice Senkotsudachi and have an upright posture. No leaning forward, no leaning back. Engaged core, right fist in front. Now very slowly we start with the second with a throwing punch. And ich, and ni, and mate, and ich, and ni, mate, and add some speed and energy. Hitch, ni, mate, hitch, ni, mate, and yummy. Good. Focus and recharge. Good. Now you've seen I've had my gloves ready. I have my little training partner, Bob, Thank you, Bob, for taking part in this class. If you have a bag at home, now is the time. If you don't have a bag, no big deal. You just punch the air. You can also put an impact pillow, or so I have one here on my wall, and punch your pillow on your wall. If you have a protection for your hands, now is the time to put it on. Let's see and find out how these two punches feel with impact. Good, and ready. Everybody ready? Thumbs up. Yes, everybody nice, everybody. Good, so see how this feels. We are in a Sequential Dutch here. This is not a freestyle kumite, no sparring stance. And we do gyakutsuki with our right fist and try to have the first way. So stepping and punching at the same time. Of course, currently we're not stepping, but the feeling is the same. Engage your core and itch. And back. And knee. And san. So everything comes here from the hips. Yon. Try to find the solar plexus of your bob if you have a bob at home. Go! And itch. And knee. And san. Yon. Engage core and go. Gai! Da! Very nice. Now the other way. So we punch with our left. Let me switch that around so I can see you better. Right leg in front. Ready. Engage your core. Push from the back leg. And Hodgy! Knee. San. Yon. And go. Rock. And switch. And touch. Engage your core. And cue. And shoot. Good, you continue at home, I'll give you feedback. Hajime, on your own. Yes. Yes, really put your body weight in here. Really put your body weight. If you have a bag, I see some of you have standing bags, try to hit the bag so that it falls. Try it hard. If you're punching the air, punch hard. No pulling back too early. This is Iken Hisatu. We want to, this is the final blow. Give it everything. Yes, even more, even more. And 3 more. Hitch. Focus on your core. Knee. And last one, full energy, full concentration, prepare. And Hajime. Yes. Shake it out. Shake it out. So we're punching our bags, very nice. So this was the Synchronous method. Now let's try the one where we step first. In order to step first, you can keep your gloves on. We're treating our bags again. Let's stay in a more or less shisentai, self-defense way. Somebody's trying to talk to us. We're raising our hands. And out of the blue, we put our weight on the left, on the one that's a bit in front, over elongate, like throwing. Over elongate our muscles here and throw the punch out. We can even do a step here. So that the left leg is already in front. We put our weight on the left leg, we turn, we over elongate and we push through. Let's do this a couple of times in the air. With our right, you can even think of throwing or start with throwing things again if this is hard for you. So we're in shisentai, having our hands up, arguing with somebody, putting our weight in the front and then so we're moving our body around the axis of our left hip. And on your own, find your way, find your speed, find your energy here. Out of the blue, we're punching. And if you want, you can change side. Then it's harder to keep the throwing analogy. But again, put all your energy in here. First move in front. So we elongate all these muscles and using the elasticity of our muscles to help us throw out the punch. Switch sides on your own. Yes, doing a great job at home. No need to go deep. This is like a self-defense scenario. We're not arguing with somebody when we're like in a Zenkutsu dachi. This is not the natural stance. Be in a relaxed natural stance. One leg's in front and the guy or girl or whoever is arguing with you, out of the blue, you punch the opponent. Exactly. Very nice. And 3 more. Hitch. Knee. Last one. Give it everything. And yame, shake it out. You know what's coming. For the ones with backs at home, we're going to treat our backs. Let me quickly see the chat here. Good. So we have some people here in the Zoom class not feeling too well, just watching the class. Good. So we've done engaging our core from deep stance, doing gyakutsuki, putting our body in here. And second thing we're trying now is to use the energy of the body weight that is pushing into the punch, but also the added elongation of the muscles. Good. Try to get your back ready. Inshi sentai. I have my left foot a bit in front. I argue with Bob. No, everything's fine. And out of the blue, punch him. And give it everything. Relaxed. Try to use this elongation. So if you do it slowly, you put your weight on your front. You elongate your muscles and you come through. You can even do a little step with your right leg, like throwing the ball. Keep this image in your brain, in your mind. And each. Knee. And san. And yan. And go. Rook. Give it everything. Sit. Feel how your elongated muscles add more power here. Out of the relaxedness, out of a shizentai stance. Hugh! And now, last one with our right fist. Chew! Stay relaxed. Immediately after impact, let me help you up. A little training partner here. Now switch sides with our left. We have our right hand in front, right leg in front. Argue with Bob. Hitch. If you need, go a bit slower. Try to elongate your muscles, putting your weight on your right hip, right leg. San. Put all your body weight in there and the energy of your elastic muscles. Everything's fine. Go! So out of relaxedness, we do an explosive punch. Nobody can see it coming. Try on your own in the air with your back. But important for this lesson, feel this elongation of your muscles when you put your weight on your front leg. Relax. And 3 more. Hitch. Lots of work here with Bob. He doesn't want to stand still here. No, I was not looking at your girlfriend. Whatever, come up with your own scenario. Everything's fine. And one last time. And go! And stay relaxed. Good. Now, if you have gloves in the back, keep them on, because we're going to part 3 of this little class here today. We looked at synchronous stepping movement, so at the same time using the energy of our abdominal muscles to keep everything stiff and moving at the same time so that the whole body weight is moving into the punch. We've looked at first stepping and elongating our muscles here and using the elasticity in addition to the body weight to throw this into the punch. Now we look at the same thing but the other way around. If you do point sparring, there we punch first and then we step. Good. Let's go into a fighting stance, sparring stance, and bounce around. Warm up our calves again. At the GMAU we do this starting in the first cue, so brown belt. Be light on your feet. Here in point sparring, the point is not to put all your weight into the punch, to knock out your opponent and switch. Be light on your feet. Jump and bounce around your room. The point is not to put all your body weight and a very hard punch into very lots of energy and weight into your punch, but to be fast. That's what scores. So here, important is we do oitsuki, but we punch first and then we step. So very slowly, punch, step. We don't telegraph. Punch. And stay bouncing. Punch. Oitsuki, but we punch first. Punch. Very nice. Go deep, go deep. So the bouncing is not a way of lifting us up. It's somehow the feeling of going down and punch. A little bit faster, punch. Here it's important to not telegraph, punch. Good, let's do this 10 times. Hitch. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Knee. Sun. Young. There we go. Head up. Sit. Hutch. Okay. Try not to telegraph. Last one, really nice one. Out of the blue, you attack. Yeah! And you may. Focus and recharge. Shake it out. Good. Last thing we're going to do in this little class is, of course, try to punch our little training partner here, Bob, or your bag at home, with this, without him noticing that you're going to attack. So bounce, be ready. We start with our left leg in front. Tachikata kumite, fighting stance. And this time, we're going to attack Jodan. Hitch. Find the distance, knee. Sen. Yan. Punching first. Go. Look. Teach. Hutch. Two. And another one. Two. Good. Stay bouncing. We move to Chudan. Just to see the difference in energy level. Stay bouncing. Stay in Tachikata Kumite. Be ready. Bounce around. This is the high note of our class today. Chudan. So no need to throw your bob over. Hitch. Just touch. But be fast. Ni. San. Yan. Go. Look. Six. Hunch. Two. And last one. Out of the blue. Two. And yummy. Shake it out. Shisentai. Stand still, control your breath. But relaxed. Arms to the side. And get rid of your gloves. Last thing we do, it wouldn't be a class here with me, with you at home, via Zoom and on YouTube, without any push-ups. So let's try knuckle push-ups on the ground. Find your number, find your speed, and each. And knee. And after your number, we wait for the hard ones in Seiza. Be mindful, be in Sanshin. No straighten your gi. We're just waiting for everybody to finish. Little meditation. Mukso, close your eyes. Deep breathing. Try to get rid of your thoughts in a loving way. Just feel the breath. Then Mokso Yame. Open your eyes. Sensei Nire. Tate. Very nice. Thank you, Shotokan Karate family. At home, via YouTube and via Zoom. I only see the ones at the GMAU students that can take part in the Zoom class. If you're interested, of course, subscribe and join our live class and pre-recorded classes and join our great community in martial artists. Today we looked at synchronicity, punching at the same time as we step, punching after we step using our elongated muscles, and punching before we step. Before we step in order to be fast for punching, for point sparring. Very nice. Good. So for the ones on Zoom, stay in the class. We're going to have a little chat, and the second part of a class afterwards looking at kumite. For the ones on YouTube, Hope to see you soon in one of the next classes, and blessings to you and your families at home. Os!